My name is Kaiser Butt. I'm a real estate agent with Toronto Real Estate Board, and we're going to learn how to clone a listing. We generally clone a listing if it was ever listed before, just to save us time on the listing, on the broker loading. So for the first step towards cloning a listing is finding the listing. So we're going to go into the system, and we're going to go into on the top on listing. We're going to press search because we have to find. So let's say we're looking for 5847 Summerside, and we want to see in Mississauga. We want to see if it was ever listed before. So imagine. So now we're going to select residential freehold. We're going to select available. Actually, we're going to select unavailable, and we're going to select for sale, and we're going to select include archive listing. So freehold, unavailable, sale, and include archive listing. We can do the same for the condo, and we can do same for the lease and sublease as well. And we're going to press continue, and I know that it is in Peel, so I'm going to select Peel. I know it's in Mississauga, so I'm going to select Mississauga, and then I'm going to put the street number, street address 5847 as minimum and maximum 5847, so you can only look for one record. And Summerside, so we only put the first word of the street, and as you can see it found 5 records of it, so I'm going to submit it. Now I can see this property was listed 5 times, sold 3 times. I like to select the last record, the last sold record, so I'm going to select this. So I know it was the last was 2017, so that is what I'm going to select it. Okay, so now I have all the information over here, and now I want to broker load this. So I'm going to open a new window. If you, on the top it says new window here, so I'm going to press new window. Okay, close this, and I'm going to go and select add and edit, and over here you can see the last one is clone listing. So I'm going to press clone listing. I'm going to go back to the listing. I'm going to select that. I'm going to copy the MLS number, copy, and I will come here and I will paste the number. I'm going to press space sign, and I'm going to open the listing, and I would press continue. As you can see, a lot of those fields have been filled out. Okay, as you can see, a lot of those fields are filled out, and some of the fields are empty. So what I do is just press submit, and I can see all the fields which needs to be filled out. I can see them there. So in my previous video when I was broker loading, you can see that list of the red list was really huge, but in this case it's not as huge. Okay, so I can press the first one, or I can go on from the top, okay, and come down and see all the red ones which I need to. So a few things you need to change in between, which they don't change it, and I'll show you. So from the top, as you can see, it's Churchill Meadows, street name, Summerside, the postal code is there, the legal description is there, lot front, lot depth is there. Okay, everything is there. And I come down. So let's say if we are listing it right now for 1.3 million. So let's put the new price. I'm going to put the new taxes. So imagine if the taxes, you ask the seller and he said it's 4,500, and in year 2022. Okay, and then let's say the contract is commencement is today, and let's say on the contract the expiry date is October 31st. You have to go with the contract. Possession date, as I explained before, you can put a date here. So let's say if the seller has bought something and it's selling and the closing is 31st, or let's say 25th of October, you can put that in, or you can just leave it blank and you can just write down let's say the seller is okay with 60 to 90 days closing, so we just put 60 to 90 days. or we can put it as flexible, or we can put it to TBD, which means to be decided. Holdover days, it's in your contract. Generally it runs from 0 to 180 days. I generally don't have any holdover days, so I put 0. Then this is one thing you need to change: seller landlord name, because it picked up from the last listing. You're going to change it to the new seller name. So in this case, I'm just going to put my name in, but you're going to put the seller's name in generally. So I'm assuming I'm the seller, but you need to put the seller's name here. The next thing is it's asking if it's a link detached. I imagine it's not a link detached, but we'll go and see it in the previous listing. So it's detached and it's not showing that it's linked. So we're going to press no. Okay. And as you can see, a lot of things have been filled out here. Okay, so we're going to go to the next red one. See, this one takes a lot of time, but you have to see if any one of these descriptions have changed. So let's say if the hardwood floor had changed to laminate or carpet, you have to add that in. Okay, you need to put your own comments here. You can copy some of the comments from the previous listing if they are good comments. I mean, about the school or but you have to put the comments. Extras, you have to put all what is included, like appliances, your washer, dryer, all, blinds, electric light fixtures, or anything which they're including in the price. Or they also have to put something which they're excluding. So let's say stainless steel, fridge, stove, dishwasher. And if they're excluding something, you have to put exclude. Let's say they're excluding fridge in the basement. And you also have to write down if the hot water tank is rental or it's owned. So you can put the hot water tank owned. Okay, and remarks for the brokerages is something you have to communicate with other agents, which is not shown on realtor.ca. So let's say you can say no offers till Wednesday, September 5, 2022. Send all offers to info@kaiserbut.ca. Or you can write anything you like to communicate with the other agent. Then you're going to write down your brokerage number. In my case, it's 905-507-4776. Now, remember to put a minus sign here, a dash. If you don't put, it's not going to take it. Your brokerage fax number, in my case, it's 905-507-4779. Salesperson, obviously, would be me. Salesperson phone number, so I'm going to put my cell number. You can put any number. You can even put office number here. I like to put my cell number so agents can contact me. Commission cooperating brokerage, in our area it's 2.5%, but whatever is written in the contract, you have to put it. So this is a commission you're offering to the other agents. Seller property info statement, it's a statement which the seller signs. If you have signed it, then it's yes. If no, then it's no. Distribute to IDX, I generally put it yes. It's up to you if you want to distribute your internet or not. Permission to contact listing brokerage trader. So a lot of once I list a property, a lot of agents call me and say or email me, can I advertise your listing? And I give them permission. So I'm just gonna put yes. And you can put no if you don't want them to call you or email you. Display address on internet. Now some agents like not to display, so people can call them. That's also a good way of people calling you. Or if you just want people to know the address and do their research, you just put yes. I'm going to put yes. Occupancy, let's say it's owner occupied, you're going to put owner occupied if the owner and the tenant lives there, or only the tenant, or it's vacant, whichever applies. You just put, so I'm just going to put owner. Contact after expired. In your contract, there is a portion where the seller signs if he likes to be contacted if the listing got expired. If he says yes, you're going to press yes. If he says no, you're going to say, most of the time it's no, so I'm going to press no. and I'm going to go down, and as I said, if you need to upload a photo, you can just press it here, and then you can go anywhere on your computer and select. So let's say I'm just going to select one photo, or let's say this photo, although it's not a detached, but I'm just going to as an example, and you upload it. You can select up to 40 photos in Toronto MLS, and as you can see, it takes some time. It's uploading. You can upload all the photos at the same time. I just did one for the example. Now once it's uploaded, I'm gonna go down. If you want to attach any document like layout or anything, you just press it and you browse and you look. I don't have any document to upload, so I'm just not gonna do it. But if you have some, you can. And then as you can see, it's coming on the map. Okay, and I'm just gonna see if everything is filled out by pressing submit. And this message comes, since I'm not listing this property, I'm just gonna cancel it, and I'm gonna save draft. So if I want to come back to it, the draft is saved. And then I'm gonna preview the property. I'm gonna check out and see if everything was filled up correctly. And if there was anything which was not filled up correctly, I can go back and edit it. Okay, I can also print it and save it as PDF. So I can print it, I can print preview, and again press print. I can save it as PDF. So let's say I'm going to save it as PDF as test MLS listing. Okay, and I'm going to save it here. Okay, and I can then send it to the seller just to review it before I list it. Okay, and if I want to find my draft, I can come back and add edit. Just gonna leave here, and as you can see, it says drafts here. Add listing, edit listing, and then drafts. And as you can see, that draft is over here. All I need to do is just double click, and there we are. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any comments, please leave it. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a nice day.